how to load and unload the filament. The first thing you need to make sure to do is cut your tip of the filament at a 45-degree angle. So I'm just going to unroll this right here, and we're just going to use some pair of scissors and cut at the sharpest angle possible. And let's take a look at that. So as you can see, it's a really sharp cut, and it is about 45 degrees, so that's what you're going to want. So going on over to the printer over here, you're going to pinch these two tabs while putting this filament in by doing this, putting it at an angle like that, pushing inwards until it clicks, and then you're going to make sure to load your filament into this plastic bit right here. Pushing that through until the other end has about 3 to 4 inches of slack. Once that's done, pulling it outwards like that, you're going to want to load the filament into your extruder head. So by pushing down until you feel it stop, as you can see right there, and then that's all you need to do on this end right here. We're moving on to the machine. Using your dial, you're going to move on over to the filament tab by turning it, and by clicking inwards is how you're going to choose. Scrolling on down to load filament again, like that, and then the machine is going to heat up to 215 degrees. Okay, so we're about heated up, and at this point it's going to start pulling the filament into the extruder head. And once you feel the gears pulling it, you do not want to you don't want to push it in anymore. It will cause jamming. So as you can see, the extruder is pulling in the filament, and you'll start seeing down below filament coming out. And once the new color has fully come out, so as you can see, some white was coming out from the last color. So as you see right now, it's all red. Once you do that on the screen, you want to confirm that filament is indeed extruding by clicking inwards. Once you do that, you're good to go. By pushing this tab right here at the bottom and holding onto it, load the filament back into the 3D printer. So unloading the printer is about as simple as loading it. You're going to move back on over to the filament tab, clicking inwards again, and then just choosing the first option, which states unload. Clicking that will heat it back up to 215 degrees. And I'm just going to pull up the filament holder while we're waiting, because we're going to need to unspool it. So once it gets up to 215 degrees, you just want to let it do its thing until it says you're ready. It's going to pop up the filament out the top, and once it says you're ready, you're going to just pull. So there we go. It says please wait, so you're just going to wait until it unloads fully. So once it's done, perfect. So we're just going to pull out the filament. As you can see right here, it all came out. So back on over here, we're just going to spool it clockwise until it pops out the tip right there, pinching these tabs in the middle and pulling out. And now you're free to load a new spool of filament, or just put this down and keep it empty.